Hi everyone, Phil from Fierce Technology. What we have here is the Apple iPhone 4S and we have the Samsung Galaxy S2. We're going to be doing a comparison between each of these phones and I'll let you guys decide which one's the best. Here we go. So the first thing we'll do is a side-by-side comparison so you guys can see the phones right next to each other, noticing that the screen size is definitely a lot bigger on the Galaxy S2. Here on the back you can see the position of the camera on the Galaxy S2 is in the middle, whereas in the iPhone 4S it is on the left hand side. On the top of both phones we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, and on the top of the iPhone we have the lock button. On the side we have the Apple iPhone 4S with the SIM card slot, which uses the micro SIM card, and we have the lock on and off button for the Samsung Galaxy S2. On the left hand side we have the volume up and down buttons for both phones, and on the iPhone we have the switch for the silence or mute button. The Apple iPhone 4S is approximately 140 grams in weight, whereas the Samsung Galaxy S2 is 116 grams in weight, so it's noticeably a lot lighter of a phone, the S2. For screen size, the Apple iPhone 4S uses a 3.5-inch screen with the Retina display, and it's a glass touchscreen. The Samsung Galaxy S2 uses a 4.3-inch display, which is the Super AMOLED Plus, and it uses Gorilla Glass, so it's the unscratchable, unbreakable glass. Processor-wise, the Apple iPhone 4S uses the Apple A5 dual-core chip, whereas the Samsung Galaxy S2 uses the dual-core 1.2 GHz processor. For processor-wise, the Apple iPhone 4S uses iOS 5.1, which was just released by Apple last week with the iPad announcement. The Samsung Galaxy S2 currently uses Android Gingerbread 2.3.3. It's going to be upgradable to 4.0 Ice Cream Sandwich probably in the next few weeks. Camera-wise, both phones use an 8-megapixel camera with LED flash. On the front, they both have a front-facing camera. The Samsung Galaxy S2 uses a 2-megapixel front-facing camera, whereas the iPhone 4S only uses a VGA quality front-facing camera. Both work excellent for video chat. Both phones take 1080p HD video at 30 frames per second. I played around with both phones and the video quality on the iPhone 4S is definitely a lot better than the Galaxy S2. As far as memory goes, the Apple iPhone 4S can be bought in 16, 32, or 64 gigabytes, whereas the Samsung Galaxy S2 comes with 16 gigabytes, but it does have a memory card slot, so it's expandable up to 32 gigabytes. Unfortunately, the iPhone does not have any expandable memory slot. Price-wise, the iPhone starts at $649, goes to $749, and $849 for the respectable models. As the Samsung Galaxy S2 starts at $599, so price-wise, definitely the S2 is a lot cheaper for the phone. That's going to wrap it up, guys. I don't pick winners in my reviews. I'll let you guys decide which one you think is best. At the moment, I have 2 lines active, and I'm using both of these phones, so I'm not going to pick my choice on which one I prefer. I think they're both excellent phones. Leave all your questions, comments below, and I'll see you guys in my next review. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye.